The smell hit me first. Sweet, sharp, metallic. Red wine shouldn't smell like that. Mom's hand lingered on the stem of the glass a second too long before passing it to me. Her smile, it wasn't the warm, motherly kind. It was stretched, thin, like she was holding something behind her teeth. I took it, swirled it, watched the light catch it like blood under the chandelier. Then, when she looked away, I swapped it. My sister Emily was right beside me, laughing too loudly, as always. She took the glass without hesitation. 30 minutes later, she collapsed. And that's when I knew. My mother hadn't changed her target. It started years ago, the quiet competition no one ever acknowledged out loud. Emily was the golden one, the one who got everything, attention, affection, even my ex-boyfriend when I went abroad for college. Mom called it young love. I called it betrayal. But I played along, smiled through birthdays, holidays, family dinners. I learned early that rage makes you predictable, and predictable people lose. Then I met Daniel, calm, kind, the kind of man who made my pulse steady. When he proposed, I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd escaped the curse of comparison. Until the engagement party. The signs came quietly. A missing earring here, a misplaced document there. Mom saying, "Are you sure Daniel's the one?" with that practiced tone of concern. Then one night, I walked in on them, Daniel and my mother, talking in whispers in the kitchen. Her hand was on his arm. His face looked pale. He didn't see me, but she did. And for a second, that same strange smile flickered across her lips. That was the moment something in me stopped trying to understand her. I didn't cry. I didn't confront. I just started watching. Mom had always been meticulous. She controlled everything she touched: meals, appearances, reputations. So I knew if she planned something, it wouldn't be sloppy. I started small. I went through her phone, her drawers, her medicine cabinet. And then I found it. A small amber bottle labeled Digitalis, heart medication. She didn't have a heart condition, but Emily's fiancé did, and so did Daniel. My heart went cold. She wasn't just meddling this time. She was orchestrating something permanent. I knew how her mind worked. If she couldn't control me, she'd destroy me. And if she couldn't destroy me directly, she'd poison what I loved. So I played along. I pretended not to notice the tension building. I let her help plan the engagement party. I let her pick the wine. I even let her toast us in front of everyone, her beautiful daughters, her soon-to-be son-in-law. When the waiters brought out the red wine, she personally handed me a glass. That was her style, intimate destruction. But I was faster. I smiled back. And when she turned to greet guests, I switched the glasses, mine for Emily's. I didn't plan for Emily to drink it. I just wanted to see if Mom would stop her. She didn't. The glass hit the floor before the scream did. Emily's body crumpled, her hand clutching her throat. Chaos erupted. Daniel rushed to her side, yelling for someone to call an ambulance. Mom froze. Her eyes locked on the shattered glass. I saw it, the flicker of horror, then realization. Then the mask fell back into place. "I don't know what happened," she cried, rushing forward. Too quickly, too rehearsed. But I wasn't looking at Emily. I was watching my mother. When the paramedics arrived, I slipped the amber bottle from her purse into my own clutch. Calm, silent, like muscle memory. Emily survived. Barely. The toxicology report mentioned traces of Digitalis. Accidental ingestion, they said. But the police got involved when the empty wine bottle was found in the kitchen. Fingerprints, traces of residue, and all. They questioned everyone. I told them the truth. Almost. I said I'd seen my mother preparing a special glass for Emily. That she'd been acting strangely, nervous, muttering about keeping me safe from people who didn't love me enough. Every word technically true, every omission fatal. They took her away 3 days later. She didn't fight it, didn't cry, just looked at me as they led her past the doorway, her face empty of everything except disbelief. That look, that's what I'd been waiting for. It wasn't victory I felt, it was silence. The kind that settles after a storm has finally spent itself. Daniel and I never spoke about it again. We called off the engagement quietly. He said the house felt haunted. He was right. But I didn't mind. I'd already made peace with the ghosts. Sometimes I wonder if my mother knew the glass had been swapped, in that last split second when Emily took the sip meant for me. Maybe she did. Maybe that's why she didn't scream. Either way, the night ended how it was always going to, with the truth bleeding out between us, drop by drop, like red wine on white linen.